Good morning. Welcome to Devotional Drive on I-5. This is Douglas, and my wife's going to kill me. I'm on my iPad, driving in traffic, and I'm on my iPhone. But there's a reason for it. Today we're talking about the miracle in the mud. I'm going to show you guys this picture here. If you can see that. Talk about a miracle in the mud. Those are some girls we met down in Honduras. They were cold, they were wet, they were muddy. They were in the rain, and they stay under tarps, and they dig through the trash, at the dump site, literally, for plastic and metal and things like that, so they can try to sell it at a middleman price, so they can have food. It's how they live. It's how their family lives. It's what their dad does. When people come to empty their trucks, maybe for 50 cents or $1, they'll help them unload the truck if the people even have the money to pay them for that. It's a really sad situation. And it was muddy. The miracle in that story it's twofold. It's one, how God used these muddy, sweet little girls to just melt my heart and change my focus in life. About need versus greed, selfless versus selfish. It just pierced my heart and changed my whole outlook. And another miracle is that we get to go down there, thanks to the donations of our friends and family, to build some fish farms and things like that for them. So they actually have food and vegetables to eat, and it's a self-sustaining way that will be generational. There's miracles in the mud, and it's just amazing. Now, yesterday we were talking about the mercy in the mud, John 8. Well, if you go forward one chapter from John 8, you find yourself in John 9. It's not really complicated. But in John 9, there's a blind guy who can't see. And it's funny because all these people, all the disciples and stuff, they're asking Jesus, well, whose sin was it that made this man blind? And they're trying to find the sin in this guy's life. And Jesus is like, you know what? I'm not here to help you try to point out whose sin is sin. I'm not even here to help you figure out sin. So what I'm here to do is to glorify my Father and show a miracle and to heal the man. And I kind of feel that's part of our call in life is let's stop trying to point out everybody's sin that we think is sin in a self-righteous way, but let's try to find them the healing that they need and let God worry about the things that are going on in their life. But anyway, so the miracle in the mud in this one is, I have to pardon me, I'm a little tired this morning. It's really early. So the miracle in the mud is this one. When Jesus goes to heal this man, and Jesus could have healed him in any way. I mean, he could have said something. He could have blown some air, like, "Ooh, Spirit, be upon you." But what he did is he spits in the dirt and creates mud. I mean, I only got a couple minutes here, so I can't really get too in depth. And maybe we'll have to change the format of this. The gist of it is Jesus spits in the dirt, makes mud, puts it on the guy's eyes, and says, "Go wash yourself." And there's a miracle in the mud. There's miracles all the time in the mud. What about the Ethiopian who was like baptized in a mud puddle? And the division, the cutting of my heart from selfish to selfless, with those girls in Honduras standing there in the rain and in the mud, completely in love with them, in love with our Father's children. So there's miracle in the mud. We're all going through something. We all have some mud in our lives. We all have some kind of healing, broken sin, something going on. I just want you to know, if you just commit yourself to the Lord and open yourself up, maybe you have to go back to day one of your walk with Jesus when you first accepted Him. Give up your pride and just go back there. Be like, okay, I'm back at the cross, Lord. And I brought some more crap with me. Thank you for taking it from me. So we all have it. We all need it. And the Lord has promised the miracle and the mercy and the meaning to us all. So I hope that helps with something. It's really early, so I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm going to go to work. Alright guys, God bless you. Love the Lord with all your heart. Bye.